Go ahead.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're continuing on 31 days of interviews this month on the channel. And joining us today is none other than the man, Mr. Eric Watts himself.
And his hair, which makes him like 2 inches
Yeah,
taller than
yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Like, hello.
I'll take it.
Yeah, right.
Basically, what we've been doing is giving everybody the backstory on a lot of people. They may not know, how'd you get into wrestling? What made you decide to start training? We'll just kind of run from there.
We got something on Tough Enough, but not the entire,
Right.
history of Watts, if you will.
History of Watts. Well, the story of Watts starts out about 4.5 years ago in the Valley, Van Nuys. Started training in a lucha promoter's backyard.
Wow.
In fact, myself and Ricardo Rodriguez started together, and we trained in that for a good about a year and a half. And then we found other schools to train at, and one of the schools included Knox Pro, which is in I think they're in Sun Valley now.
Thanks.
And and that was a great school.
Yeah.
And then I went over to Mach 1 Wrestling, which is in Anaheim. Was there. I'm still there, but I've been there for about a year and a half. And now I'm traveling, just doing my thing wherever I can.
What led you to? I mean, obviously, Tough Enough would be the WWE contract, but was there anything else that brought you Tough Enough? And tell us as much as you can without getting in trouble, I guess, about the backstory with that, and what led you to Tough Enough and since then.
Okay, well, Tough Enough actually, like, the major interview process started this time a year ago, so it's been about a year since the whole thing started. I saw the ad on the internet. I was like, why not? But me being me, like, I figured that they already had the cast already set,
right.
Because that's how most of those things go. But I figured, what the heck, I'll do it anyway, just see what happens. And sent my stuff in, got called. It was a long process. I'll just condense it down to the quick version. Got called, got interviewed, made the show, did the show. It was amazing. Best time of my life, best month of my life. Everything's changed since then. Like, now, like, he's dying over here. Tis the season. But
definitely, the whole house, dude.
But I did the show, and now I'm back, and things have changed. I get recognized at places now. I go out, and fans will come up to me and say things, and it's great, man. Tough Enough's done a lot for me. So
I noticed both Mach 1 and here in Hollywood, they've finally let you turn heel.
Yes.
Which has led to a match with Pierce for the championship.
Right.
That, coming from basically getting dragged on by Austin to facing the world champion, it's got to be a huge, like, spirit push. Like, fuck you guys.
No. I mean, Tough Enough. Here's the thing about Tough Enough. Like, even though I didn't like what they were saying, like, they weren't lying. That's the thing. Like, if something's true, like, in that setting where I'm being trained, I think they're allowed to say what they want to say because it's going to help me get better. But no, having a chance to work with Pierce was awesome because Pierce is one of the guys that I look up to in this business as far as just working the way that I want to work, just being that old school sort of character, not really needing to do 1,000 flips and 1,000 power drivers a match, just kind of just going out there and getting the point across, and that's what he does, and that's what I try to do when I wrestle. So, beep beep.
How much Parker?
Yeah. So yeah, so that's that. More questions? Are you good?
he's trying to get his breath back.
He's
still talking.
My question, if I may.
Okay.
Does it get repetitive when fans constantly come up to you and just want to know everything about Tough Enough?
It doesn't. No, man. I mean, here's the thing. Like, it's a TV show, and it's entertainment business. And if you don't want to be talked to by people, then you shouldn't be in the business. Sometimes, like, I do feel like I'm repeating myself and just repeating the same thing over and over again. But to the fans, they don't know that because they haven't talked to me about it yet. No one really asked me the same question twice, but sometimes I get the same question from a lot of different people. So,
like I remember there was a show that's like all the little kids like, what's Stone Cold like? What's Bill DeMott like?
That's
What's
the most common question. What's Stone Cold
yeah.
like? But it's fine. I mean, he's awesome. That's pretty much it. He's a hard ass, but he's awesome. So, nah, man, I'm used to it. Like, I'm used to the fans and some of the chants they have in shows. I'm used to all that stuff. It doesn't bother me, but it's funny. Sometimes I'll wrestle a match and I'll hear him chanting, and I'll go to the match and I'll get back to the back and I'll be like, wow, they're saying some crazy stuff. But during the match, it doesn't affect me. Afterwards, I laugh about it. But during the match,
I was just gonna say, during Hollywood at the Region Showcase when you first came back, something about they were chanting 3 minutes or 3 minutes just to get you under your skin. And I love the fact you're just like, what, I'm just gonna kick this guy's ass even more.
And also too, like, Tough Enough was a reality show, and Hollywood isn't a reality reality shows, wrestling programs. So
Definitely.
like sometimes when fans bring over like reality show stuff to the Tough Enough to the NWA show, I'm like, this character doesn't really care about that because I'm here in NWA trying to win matches here.
Nasty here.
Not really worrying about road courses and things like that. So. But it's fine though. They can chant what they want. I get a kick out of it. It makes me laugh. So.
And then
that was going to be my main question, and I apologize for the coughing and everything. Does the heckling of the fans ever get to you sometimes when all they really know is what they've seen off of Tough Enough and they've never really invested in going out on the scene and seeing Eric Watts wrestle live?
Right.
Television perception.
Right. I mean, the thing is, it's not their fault. Like, they only know what they've been shown, so they're gonna react to this. They're gonna react to based on what they know, and that's what they know. Yeah. So, but I think like after a few matches in the TNA work, they kind of get the real, Eric. So, it's fine. I'm used to it. Like I said, it doesn't bother me. I don't lose sleep over it. It is what it is, and it was what it was. So.
Besides Tough Enough, what's been your favorite moment in the last few years since your career really started? Because I remember watching you with Epic. And holding both championships and just kicking everybody's ass.
Epic was a great time. I love
the whole Negro Division story was just awesome with Gary. I was there for a lot of that. I actually cost your tag team partners the tag team championships as a manager.
Yeah.
It was a great time. Great time.
Honestly, the times with Epic were probably the funnest times other than Tough Enough that I've had in wrestling. Because Gary Yap, the promoter of Epic, gives you like, he has his vision, but he gives you like ultimate control over how you portray that vision that he has. So we did some crazy stuff in Epic, man. Things most shows wouldn't even try. So
starting in New Hall.
Yeah. So Epic was a great time. And
were you contacted about going back for the 10th?
I don't think I'm gonna make it for the 10th, but I want to be back there because that's one of my favorite places to work. So
hopefully the 10th success we can do more shows. Cause
man.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, no question about it.
The card looks good. You got New Jack, you got Winter.
Winter against Sarah, our match, our wild match.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So that's a good time. Sounds like a good time.
Where do you want to see your career go?
Yeah, it's obvious, man. I want to get to the top. I want to be in WWE for at least 15 years. So I got to get there fast because I'm not getting any younger. So, and I want to be there and excel and have some great matches with some great people. So.
Do you keep in contact with them? I mean, are you like in good contacts, good times and all that?
I would like to think so. I still talk to them, like Bill and Steve. I still talk to them on a pretty regular basis. So it's good to have that contact with those guys because those guys are great contacts to have because they're, vats of knowledge.
Yeah, seriously.
Where aside from NWA can the people out there learn more about Eric Watts and see you on a regular basis?
I'm doing the IWL show on December 16th, which is in Chino. I'm doing this Alpha Omega Wrestling in the Palm Desert. I've
been hearing about that.
Yeah.
I think it's the same day, if not the day before Epic.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe that's why you can't go to Epic because you got that.
Well, no, they're not the same day, but they're like right around the same time. But
you know what it is? They start at 6 and Epic ends at 6.
Well, okay.
That's what it is.
But so I'm doing that. And, I'm on Facebook. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Twitter.
Can you give us the info?
Yeah, well, Facebook, type my name and I'll be the first one to come up. But Twitter at Darth Watts, like Darth Vader.
I love that name.
So that's me. Boom.
All right. There you go. Thank you, Eric.
No problem, guys. Thanks for having me.
It's good to see you as always.
Thank you very much. I apologize again for having to step out like that.
It's all good.
We'll see you next time on Dad's on Wrestling.